Hello again, beautiful ones. It is everyone's favorite psychic back again to talk about past life readings. This is one of the services I offer in case you're interested, but a lot of times people want to know, what do you get out of it? Like, what's the point of a past life reading? And how do you know if I'm accurate or not? So to answer those questions, what can you expect out of it? Well, for one, it is just entertainment because it's a story about you in a past life. And secondly, most people tend to relate in some way to that story because I believe that we have a lot of past lives that carries over into this point now, and it kind of cycles over and just kind of, we're on this never-ending hamster wheel. And I really think that that's part of how you can tell if it's accurate or not, if you are relating to those things. Not just relating to them, but also, for example here, if I pinpoint a certain place, we'll say England, and if I say that this is where one of your past lives was, and I can identify something that makes sense to you that may not make sense to me because I don't always know what I'm looking at. I'm not a huge history buff. I know a little bit, but not enough to know every detail. So if I give you something that I don't know what it is and you can relate to it, that's how you know. I've picked up names that resonate. With one of my friends, I picked up on a name that she always said that if she had kids, that would be the name of her child. And I didn't know that, but it happened to be the name of somebody that I think that she may have been in a past life. Now, that's not common where you can look somebody up and be like, oh, that's where they're from. Sometimes there are similarities, coincidence. Sometimes they may look like that person, or have a birthmark in an area of something that happened. I try to keep it light, because we're not defined by our deaths. And this is something that I also do with like readings where people have crossed over. We're not defined by our deaths. We're defined by our lives. And in grief, sometimes we forget that. But when it comes to our past lives, it's really important to remember that because here we are again. So what do you get out of it? The main thing that I like to go with is entertainment. But I think that for some of us, it can be revelatory about like where we're at now and some of the cycles and patterns that are still going on, and that it's okay to break them and kind of, take control of our destiny. Because I don't really believe in fate or destiny. I believe it's what we make of it. So, that whole spiel right there. But it's a very unique experience for everybody. And I think you just kind of get whatever it is that you interpret from it,